From birth, most humans learn to make sense of the world through their eyes. Our minds work visually. For example, when I say the word cow, no one sees the word, but rather a visual image of this farm animal. For thousands of years, humans have used the power of images to communicate, tell stories, and pass on knowledge that was important for survival and progress. And it was through this visual delivery method that we learned to live and adapt in our world. However, during the evolutionary process, the power of images as training tools were forgotten, and our instinctual ability to watch, retain, and mimic any process was overlooked. The importance of images as quite possibly the most powerful training tools ever made were not realized. This was until safe operating software introduced the concept of visual training television. We realized that through a simple idea, this visual training platform could change the future. We pioneered the simple yet ingenious concept of attaching a set of questions to a training video to test trainees or employees as they work through the system. Our visual training solutions work because they speak to the most fundamental, primal part of a human's learning capabilities. We give people the necessary visual information they need, making the training process faster and more effective. The visual nature of the training content also helps to remove all cultural, language, and literacy barriers in the learning process. More importantly, we set the standard on the type of visuals that your employees see. Let me explain. A flaw with text-based learning is that if two people read the same book, the visual journey they take and the lasting understanding they receive will differ depending on past experience, intelligence, and imagination. In a working environment, it is these small differences and variations in understanding that cause confusion, lower productivity, and increase risky behavior. SOS's training product eliminates this risk by bringing all employees onto the same level of understanding. This is especially important when dealing with dangerous or expensive processes where there can be no room for interpretation, such as the use of explosives down a mine or the evacuation procedure from a plant. The VTTV system represents the backbone upon which our learning, incident, operations, and management system is built. It is from this foundation that all other present and future branches of our training technology are developed, such as the introduction of mobile task management and incentivized training. It is through projects like these that we continue to improve our product and take training to the next level. A number of factors and features set the VTTV system apart. Fast and effective gap analysis. Every person has a base knowledge of a subject. Imagine this knowledge as a brick wall, where the holes in the wall represent gaps in your knowledge. Our system puts every participant through an online pre-assessment that works out where the holes in your brick wall are. It then links a person to the relevant training videos that will help to fill these gaps, reinforcing the wall and your knowledge of a subject. This also makes retraining a lot simpler and faster, as the holes in the wall become fewer and fewer each time a participant completes a gap analysis. A reduced training time and improved retention of material. Our products are created to save our clients time in the classroom and ultimately money on the job. VTTV turns bulky text-based material into sharp and understandable visual packages that guarantee complete understanding. This is because a participant can only finish a VTTV course once they have answered all questions correctly and achieved a 100% pass rate. The modular design of each training course helps to break down complex and detailed topics into bite-sized visual clips that aid understanding and improve employee compliance. Visual Training Television's online capability saves time and training resources. For example, independent contractors can now complete the contractor's induction online. Our system is the only system that facilitates this process and verifies a contractor's identity and competency after they log onto the site. During situations such as forced closures of a business, it gets contractors working quicker, reducing the shut time and saving money. A reduction in your company's legal liability. The Visual Training Television system allows for an online training record to be kept on every employee who works through the system. This report tells the employer when and where an employee completed a course. It tracks their progress as they train and provides the employer with proof that an employee had 100% understanding of a required process within their job description. Our training system is being utilized by an impressive array of clients. It is through the constant development and adaptation of our training content and our commitment to each client that SOS have managed to forge a product that sets the standard in training worldwide. In summary, the Visual Training Television system optimizes the delivery, intake, and storage of your critical training content. This has a positive knock-on effect on your safety levels, productivity, and ultimately your profits within the workplace. With this in mind, buying into the Visual Training Television concept and revolutionizing the way your company views training amounts to just that: common sense.